Welcome, guys, and we are going to start on the Black Salt comic universe. We're going to start on issue 1. We're going to do a read through, and I want to get you guys, bring you guys in on the Black Salt universe and how Black Salt and the Corrupt universe merges to come together in the Nintendo Switch eShop indie game called Black Salt Corruption. You guys can check them out on their actual Twitter. Let me give you guys their Twitter for those who's actually looking for it. You can check out the Black Salt guys at Black Salt Films. So it's at Black Salt Films. That's their actual Twitter. And you can find more about their game coming to the Nintendo Switch late 2019, early 2020. Without further ado, let's get straight into the comic of issue 1. So this is issue 1 right here. It says Black Salt, Last Heroes Left. This guy is fighting with a katana versus a sniper rifle, which is blocking. Which you ever notice, like comics really do these over-the-top drawings. And when I say over-the-top, like, come on, man, you're fighting a guy with a sword while you're being shot at by helicopters, and like with automatic bullets, and none of them is hitting you. Only comic books can do this. Anyway, this chapter is called Origin, right? Buru Grande Santush. I don't even know what that means. Okay, so let's see here. Oh, I'll use the arrow key here. Whoops. Actually, it's better if I just scroll rather than doing up and down. Okay. The Ratty Entertainment release, adapted from the screenplay of Owen Radiff. Oh, okay. Writers Chad, Pencil, CJ. Oh, these are the other people. Okay, letters, editor-in-chief, art director, marketing. Okay, cool. All right, so let's get into it. So this is the first panel. It says Denfeng Forest, China, 1984. And there's this old Shaolin Master walking, and apparently he's being followed by a monk who's watching him walk into a building, right? He sees him walking into this house, and this guy's being nosy. And he goes to look up, and you hear, yeah! I know I pronounced those sound effects correctly. So, yeah, no one questioned me on that. Anyway, so, Master Kali, the subjects have been prepared as you requested. So, there's a bunch of people tied up to logs. So, he says, your lessons will now continue, my students. We will proceed to poison hand technique. And he says, these will enable you to eliminate opponents with only a single touch. The perfect death stroke is simple to execute. Observe. So this guy goes, gasp, like an idiot. Actually, we got to do the sound effects properly. Goes, so that's gasp, right? But that guy dies. And then he dips. So this guy who hit that poor person with the poison hand technique notices someone peeped it, right? So the monk is dipping. Now my question is this monk black? The reason why I ask this is because the coloring is kind of, I can't tell or not. And look, so he runs up to the other guy and he goes, tell me, Ishin, what is your impression of the events you witnessed tonight? And he says, you have defiled everything Shaolin stands for, Kali. So he says, you have betrayed the temple and the masters who trusted you with their secrets. And you see, this is what I'm talking about. If you look at the two characters, they have a same color panel. So are these like Southern Chinese monks? Because there are, a lot of people don't know this, but there are Chinese monks that are dark skinned. I don't know if you guys know this. You have some Chinese monks that's like black as me. Africa, or black Africans, have a really in-depth history with China. You'd be surprised if you look it up. But let's go on. You are pathetic like the others. Within the temple walls sits the knowledge to change the world, but you lack the courage to do anything with it. You know, Thanos would like this guy. Courage? You know nothing of courage, Kali. You are a warmongering beast who uses the power of Shaolin to make yourself king to misguided souls. You brainwashed to your way of thinking. I will expose your treachery. He will expose his treachery. This guy's telling, like, this guy's nuts. Like, why would you even say that? But anyway, he goes, my treachery is nothing compared to the temple's hypocrisy. Our knowledge could benefit millions, yet we give aid to those who deem worthy. So he says, what you think of our traders does not matter. Let me pass. I will speak to the about the abbot. Oops, I read that wrong. Let me pass. I will speak to the abbot about this. He will decide your fate. I no longer care what our master thinks. Like, why would this guy ask him, let me pass? Is this guy stupid? Anyway, he does his kick. He gets his punch blocked. And then he gets hit with the... You see, all right, hold on. We got to stop for a second. Okay. Rowdy Entertainment. Clearly, you used to watch the Kung Fu flicks back in the 80s, because I know this one thing. I used to watch, it was on Channel 5 in New York. It would always start... And then like it had a Big Apple presentation. And every Kung Fu movie, it's always someone with a long mustache, long beard, whether black or white, and you be trying to attack him. You be telling him you know the 5 dragon styles, and he be like, is that so? Show me. And you go over there and go, he always hits you with the palm. They always hit you with the palm. It never fails. You always get the palm strike. It's always a palm at level. Why do the old men always palm you? It always you block, 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 block. And then when you hit the floor, they stroke their beard and it goes, get up, get up. Oh man, it's so stupid. Hold on, so let me see something here. So yeah, he got bodied by the palm. He goes in for the attack. Oh, okay, he was able to roll, right? And then, oh, he gets kicked in the back. I can't let you tell anyone what you saw. Ah! So he says, soon the entire world will see what Shaolin has to offer. They will know what to fear. I will show them. Pow! I think he hits him in the spine. Ah! Okay, so the other guards hear that. Ding, ding, ding. So now I guess he's trying to. He's gasping. I guess he's got hit with a death blow, so he's about to die. They're up ahead. So they come and they see him, right? And he goes, Inchen, what happened? Inchen, what happened? Yep, that's the typical Chinese Kung Fu movie stuff you always hear. Shinchen, what happened? It's always like that, but the mouths don't go in accordance with the English language. It goes Shinchen, what happened? Because they didn't have subtitles back then. Anyway, and he just dies. He doesn't even get to say what he needs to say. Kali. So Kali's dead. A lot of blood's on him. Anyway, Norfolk, Virginia now. So this is in the future, right? Status: all quiet. No activity at the no activity at or near the target. You sure the intel is good? So it looks like there's some psyops guys over here about to do some stuff. The intel is good, Agent Tharp. And what the source of the intel, and what's the source of the intel again? That's none of your concern. Like, if you ain't gonna tell me the source of the income, how you gonna expect me to believe that, man? Come on, get out of here with that. So he goes on and he says, the hell it isn't. It's a bunch of them. This is our show, and me and Mency on an international stage. I allowed you two to tag along so the local office doesn't get their panties in a bunch. Yes, but we might be of more help if we knew the full details of the operation. Go down to the next panel now. So he goes, all right. He says, that's a need to know, and you don't need to know. And our intel says someone is going to hit this target tonight. We stop them. Simple. All right. So he goes, all right, let me see something here. I know that, but why here? Ross is a medical research company. Look, Dart, you and Agent Lee might be hot shit in your little corner of the agency, but this is beyond your pay grade. Damn, why are you talking shit to them like that? And he goes, so he says, We just picked up two small, fast-moving objects approaching from the north. All right, so it says, it's game time. Fan out, look sharp. Uncle Sam spent a lot of money on your training. Let's show him it's money well spent. Can you believe those two, Sam? And he goes, what do you think, Sam? And Sam notices something. I think we're in trouble. All right, so these helicopters come. Get down. What are they firing? Is those bullets or flamethrowers? This is some serious firepower. Okay, it could be flamethrowers. Oh, no, it's bullets. That's a. They're useless. We're useless. Pinned down like this. No, pinned like this. This call in air support, Mency. Okay, there is no air support. Damn it. Oh yeah, this is firepower. This is not flamethrowers. They're shooting. So these guys are preparing some box. What the hell is this? And it's like electromagnetic pulse used to knock out the building security system. Dudes kick down the door, right? And he's like, we have enemies in the nest. Agent Blandon, the enemies have reached the target. Repeat, the enemies have reached the target. We're pinned down. Multiple casualties. I repeat, we have agents down. It's no use. Communications are fried. We're on our own. Then we've got to move, right? And he's like, no, don't. The lasers are motion sensitive grid lines. Breaking one of them will trip the bomb. Wow. Really? What type of... That's so unfair. They have us locked down, but they'll have to turn off the bomb before they come out. That'll be our chance to take them, right? Beep, now. Yo, my man just walked out into the open fire, but like there's people shooting. Yo, like I never understood these like military like. Yo, guys, Gorilla, hit and move, please. No, don't shoot. Hold your fire. So he goes, tell them, Agent Blandon, tell them to stand down. So he's like, what? Or everyone dies. So he said, what the hell's going on? What? It's a virus. It's called a Mars. It's a man-made virus that can reduce and adapt and can be reproduced and adapted for short-range missiles. With most viral weapons and even radioactive weapons, the destructive force dissipates as it moves outward from ground zero, not Mars. Mars multiplies and grows. How do these guys even make? Why would you even make something like that? Christ, you know all along. How do you stop it? You don't. It stops when it finally runs out of food. Wow. Now step aside. And he said, I don't think so. That's not smart. If one of those viral breaks, everyone in the city will be brooding corpses by sunrise. Stand down, Agent Doc. That's an order. Then we won't break it. Lee, right with you, Sam. Oh, okay. Very well. Kill them all. Oh, my man's arm got sliced off. She caught the bail. Hit him. Lee, don't let them get to the helicopters. Already on it. Hold your fire. Hold your fire. The helicopters are shooting, though. Throw a knife. Stop it. It's too... My man got stabbed in the neck piece. Sam, I've got one of the vials. Your skills are impressive. This is expected. Then you're gonna love this. Oh, he got stabbed in the upper shoulder area. Oh no, they're running. One got away, Sam. We blew it. This operation was blown from the start. Yeah, it is, because these guys lied. The helicopters land down at some secret base. Dudes is coming out. They go inside. Master, we have it. This is it that you bring. Why is it that you bring me this news and not my sons? And he goes, okay. There was trouble, and a black man and a female partner, very skilled, Master. Your son met him in battle. They crossed swords. Your son Ling Zhang, he fell. And he goes, snapped his neck. Every victory comes with a price, a terrible price. All right, so he got bodied. But know this, my son, my dear Ling Zhang, will find this man. No, I will find this man this man who could defeat you. If he has family, he will watch them die. He will die. And then he says, oops, let me scroll this up a little bit. He will, oh, come on. And then I will bring the world to its knees, to be continued. See what I'm talking about? Like look at the, is this Shaolin guy is this Shaolin monk dark skin? Or, well, who knows, who cares, right? So yeah, it's next chapter in the martial arts saga is coming from Sunradi Entertainment, The Return to Shaolin. All right, Black Salt and stuff like that. So, ooh, who's this guy? All right, Owen Ratliff, creator and producer of Black Salt, coming soon. Oh, they got the T-shirt. They got the merch. I wonder what that is about. Okay. All right. So that was chapter 1, right? And I'm gonna hit you guys up now. I want to get some thoughts on this. What you guys thoughts on chapter 1 before we start chapter 2? We'll just take like 2 or 3 minutes before we go on to the next one. It's nighttime. Okay, I'm guessing palm strike. Oversized robe. Or like palm strike is stronger than a fist. The palm strikes is filled with chi. Oh, that's it. Okay, yeah, that's right. That's why they do it, right? Okay. Get to the chopper. You do great sound effects, Triforce. Thanks. I appreciate. My sound effects have been honed in from as I was a kid watching kung fu movies. Get the best of somebody in slap boxing. Spectators all. All right. All right. So let's go to the next chapter here. Give me a second, guys. I got to bring it up. No, that's not it. Oops. Oh, wait a minute. No, that's it. Oh, that's it. So that's not it. So what it? That's Twitter. This is it. Nope, that's not it. Where did I put that? Oh. Oh, that's why it's not working, because I left the screen. I have to go back here and then I do this. 1 second, guys. We're going to chapter 2 right now. All right, there. There we go. All right. So here we are with chapter 2. Sorry about that little delay. And let's get straight into it. Let me check on the comments real quick. My favorite old school kung fu movie. I'll get back to you on that at the end of this. Right? Sure, everything's fine. Okay, cool. So here's part 2. Chad, JC, and Santosh. This is called The Return to Shaolin. Let's get straight into it. So, stay down, Sam. Be still now. Lay back. I can't see. You've got blood in your eyes. Screaming. Are you screaming? Please, Sam. Lay still. It's called a virus. It's called Mars. How do you stop it? You can't. Screaming. Who is? I can't see. We blew it. What happened? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. This operation was blown from the start. 3 weeks ago. Is that Taipei? I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Come on, be here. Be there. Yes, there it is. The signal. I'll be safe now. Bags all packed? Okay. Who's your friend out there? The one you're playing light games in the dark. No, within the dark. Kali, shh. It's not important. It's too late. Even if you're already sang a tune. The plan is too far advanced. Too much has already been set in motion. Nothing can stop the momentum. No government, no military, no one. You become a liability, Shaolin. Soon. I'm afraid you're not going to make your appointment. My man tries to dip. Tries to run. But my man hits him with the drop kick off the staircase. He's falling down. My man pulls out a knife. He tries to attack a Shaolin Master with a knife. Crack, crack, snap, chop. Yo, my man broke 4 places. He broke 5 places on his arm. That's crazy. There's no more. No, there is no room for fear. No room for doubt. No room for weakness. We must all be strong, no matter where we stand, no matter the role we play in the plan. You were strong once, Shaolin. Soon, be so again. Stand tall. The hell with you. Get on with it. My pleasure. So Shaolin's dead. Washington, D.C. now. There. You see that? Godfrey, roll that back a bit. Yeah, right there. Stop right there. Godfrey, can you enhance that quadrant? Sure can. Jesus, Sam, look at that. Yup, that's definitely a poison hand technique. But that doesn't mean he's behind all this. The hell it doesn't. Hold a sec, Lee. Godfrey, is there more to this? There's 10 minutes of the dead guy just lying there, and then agents Blandon and Mency show up. Menacey or not Mency at Triforce. Okay, so we don't see the attacker. No, there are two ways in and out of that warehouse, and security camera at each. The attackers don't show up on either. Where did you get this anyway? Lee asked me to poke around to get whatever I could on Agent Blandon's operation. I got this video and some files. There he goes. Save the lecture, Sam. On the roof, I saw how that man fought. That was his style. You tell me you aren't thinking the same. I thought so. They kicked in the door. Bunch of executives are like, what the hell? Toombs, who the hell is this? Whatever you're thinking of doing, don't do it. Plow, kick his coffee out of his hand. And shattered the coffee in midair. My man's just grilling her. I don't have to miss. Those shards, that coffee, it missed you because... Oh, okay. Oh, because I wanted it to. The control of one's body. The control of the force of each strike so that one can guide the resulting force. That is Shaolin. That is what you're up against. Hey there, everyone. I see you met Lee. Toombs. I assume the psychopath and her grinding friend are 2 of your people. Yes, that is Agent Lee and Agent Tharp, my best agents. All right, so she goes. This is the man responsible for the botched Ross mission. Name's Foster, head of operations for the international arm of this agency. That makes me Blandon and Menacey's boss. But there are 2 men responsible for the death of my agents. Oops. Lin Zhang, the man Agent Tharp killed, and the shadowy figure that pulled Zhang's strings. Shadowy figure? You people really don't have a clue, do you? If Blandon had properly briefed Sam and I, we could have told him what we were up against. We would have been prepared. Agents wouldn't have died, and Kali wouldn't have been have in his possession a man-made super virus. So Sam, would you please escort Lee out? Come on, Lee. But Sam, be quiet. I think Kali's involved, all right? Now, let me convince Foster and Toon. Okay, Sam. My God, I love that woman. Look at these guys. So someone's talking inside. All right? You know. No, and now, you know everything we know. Now, tell us everything you know. And he is sure, but I want in on the operation. Done. Just like that. Don't be thick, Agent Tharp. I've lost some of my best men on that roof. I need replacements. I still have an operation to run. Toombs put your name forward. And that was before your friend busted in here and put her chop sake show. Funny you mentioned her. I want Agent Lee on the operation too. Not a chance. I won't have a nutcase running amok in my operations. She won't be a problem. I'll keep her in check. Tell him, Toombs. It's true. She's second only to Sam here. The two of them are inseparable. They make one hell of a team. She's the reason why the bad guys only got away with one vial, boss. One vial is plenty. Shit. Fine. Now tell me about Kali. Kali is a Shaolin Master. He was trained at the Shaolin Temple on Songshan Mountain near Dengfeng, China. It is said she was an orphan taken by the abbot, and that he learned quickly, that he was hungry to gain all the knowledge Shaolin had to offer, even its forbidden secrets. It was suspected Kali was recruiting his own students, filling their minds with poison, corruption, and corrupting them with power, showing them the darker arts of Shaolin. By the time the abbot learned of this, it was too late. Innocent people were dead. Kali was gone, fled. And the abbot and the Shaolin masters kept it quiet, didn't tell the outside world, as in their way. If they kept it quiet, how do you know about it? I grew up in the Dengfeng. My mom and I moved there in 1979. A friend from college invited her to China to help her build a school, deciding on dedicating to teaching music. That friend, Chung Mei, was Lee's mother. That's how I met Lee. Lee duffed him in the stomach. A little while after, Lee became a student of the Shaolin Temple. Kali disappeared in '84. There were rumors, whispers that passed among the students as to what had occurred. That is why I know. Menacee told me what you did during the Ross mission. You a student of Shaolin too? No. The masters are forbidden to teach outsiders. So where did you learn? But what makes you and Agent Lee so sure Kali is the one that stole the Mars virus? The Shaolin are very protective of certain techniques. These darker arts you spoke of. Yes, only the masters know these, and only one master there teaches these techniques to his students. Kali. The man that killed your informant did so using poison hand technique. Powerful strikes that instantly kill. That means Kali is involved. And now you know what I know. Now I want to know what you plan to do next. Meanwhile, Foster was going to go for it. That stunt you pulled in the boardroom certainly didn't help. I was angry. But then Menacee spoke up about what you did on the Ross operation, and that changed Foster's mind. We're part of an operation going after Kali after all. Yes, but the primary objective is to obtain the Mars virus. So what's next? It goes, the virus needs to be refined to be weapon grade, weapons grade. Plus, Kali has only one vial, so Foster thinks he'll try to make more. The agency is trying to locate the handful of people capable of making Mars. Plus, the chemicals required aren't exactly over the counter, so the agency will be tracking purchases. What about facilities, labs, and the like? Menacee is pretty sure Kali's group has a base of operations in America, but he'd have to manufacture and refine Mars out of the country. Some place where regulations and law enforcement can't be bent or don't exist. Sam, did you tell them about my mom? No, I didn't feel it was necessary. Thank you, Sam. Did they ask about you? What did you tell them? I didn't have to tell them anything. I think Foster. Hold on, sorry guys. Let me move this up. Come on, I'll just use that. I didn't have to tell them anything. I think Foster was going to pry, but Menacee interrupted. Listen, you'll have a briefing with Menacee at 8 tomorrow. Don't let on I told you anything, and definitely don't be late. I'm never late, Sam. Yeah, right. Hang up the phone. She punched the bag, right? After all these years, You're now almost within my grasp. Sam, wait a minute. It's not that I mind the visit, but what are you doing here? And he goes, I didn't know the details of the Ross op. I didn't know about the video footage. I didn't even get the proper briefing. Foster and his team stormed in, demanded some support from our groups, and that was that. Had I even a sniff, Sam, I told you and Lee. Above your pay grade too, huh? What? Ah, yeah, funny indeed. Come in for dinner. You're here, so you might as well. No, I can't. Oh, come on, man. It's been months since you were last over. Sonia won't mind. She'd love to see you and the kids too, right? Sonia. Of course, my big brother is always welcomed, right? No, I really can't. The next time? Next time then, and soon. Okay, go to family. Wait, Sam. Let's all go out for dinner together. My treat. We can't do that. Sonia cooked up a feast. She's always... Boom! Oh, snickums snackums. Oh, damn. Oh, we can't just do boom. That's not the proper sound effects when the place blows up. For those who are in their 20s and their 30s and they grew up on the 80s and 90s, the explosion always sounds like this. Those were the sounds that they used back in the 80s and the 90s. Although the sound effects are way better now. Oh, they blew up my man's building. It's coming soon. Okay, the forbidding past. All right, guys. So tomorrow in the afternoon, we're going to hit up Black Salt issue number 3. And we're going to continue the saga. And then we're going to, because it's 6 of them. And then on Sunday, we're going to watch the trailer and then lead into the movie. So this is kind of, I hope you guys actually enjoyed this. I'm kind of enjoying this as well. So like I said, the first comic was Corrupt. The second comic is Black Salt. And what happens is that the comics merge and they come to the same universe in the video game, which is Black Salt Corruption, coming for the Nintendo Switch by the eShop, to be announced. And the price is going to be definitely affordable. This is going to definitely be one of $10 games. Hopefully it'll come out by Christmas, so this can be a Christmas listing. But we're going to definitely go over the lore, so when the game comes out and we are playing the game and we're going through the story and the whole 9 yards, we can understand where this whole lore is behind. So thank you guys for dropping in, watching this episode of Black Salt, the read-through. We'll see you guys tomorrow for episodes 3 and 4, and then Sunday for 5 and 6. And then Sunday evening for the actual HBO film that had came out. Not that HBO made it. HBO didn't make it. They made it and it was shown on HBO. But I thank you guys for watching. See you guys soon in the next one. Peace.